All right, it is time to move on. I have left the Payson area and I've just pulled into a forest road that looks like this. What do you think about this? There's actually a gate I had to come through. There was a sign on it that says, "Keep the gate closed." So I just got out and closed the gate. And now, I don't see anybody up here. So I'm not gonna go too far off the highway because it doesn't look like it's necessary. And just find a nice campsite. Be right back with you. All right, high tops beware, because you got to go through some low areas. Oh, I just heard a branch hit my ladder rack. This is a sure enough pig trail. I love this stuff. I see a spot here on the left. Look at these rocks I got to go through. See if the shadow covers the rocks. Look at these rocks. You just got to drive over them. The road goes on back that way. But I think I might take this spot right here. Level, got a big tree here, ponderosa. Yeah, let's try this spot. Okay, the wind is really kicking. I hope it doesn't affect the audio quality. But this is what I found. So this is the rocks you got to drive over. If you got a low clearance vehicle, you might hit. So the road continues on down that way. I bet there's some more amazing sights down there. I really do. But you do not want to be up here when it's raining. This stuff will turn to peanut butter. But this is my spot. Shade trees. Nice mix of sun and shade. Nice and level. We got grass here. Very little dust. And if you know, a bunch of ATVs do come by, they're gonna have to slow down a lot to get through this area here, so that will limit the dust. I don't really think that's gonna be a problem. Maybe on the weekends. But today's Monday. I really won't need my awning here. Just sit right here. It's really breezy, it's cool. It's probably a little lower than 70 degrees, maybe 68. It's around 12 o'clock noon. Looks like they had a controlled burn up here a long time ago. You can still see the soot. I think they did that just to clear up the forest floor, you know. But it doesn't look like it was a real forest fire here. Back in this direction, I don't know, I might be wrong because there's a lot of dead pines back in that direction. But up here, everything looks healthy. Oh, there's some elk poop. See that? A lot of elk here. There's going to be some bears here. I'm just looking around trying to see if I see any other tents or any other campers on down there. I do not. I'm only a mile off the highway. And with that gate up, with a big sign on it that says "Keep Gate Closed," I think that's going to deter a lot of people from coming back here. It didn't deter me. You know why? Because I know this is not private land. I have scouted out done my research. This is public land. And here's remnants of an old fire pit. No one's used it in a while. We got grass growing up through it. There's an old tin can. Every time there's always a tin can in the fire pit. Blows my mind. I don't understand it. But how about that for a backyard? This is great. Well, of course, you know, I just pulled up, haven't set up anything. I'm hungry. First thing I'm going to do is eat. I just stocked up on supplies and pacing. And I'll be back with you shortly. I also stopped at Home Depot in Payson and got a long 2x6. I got rid of the 2x4s because it took too many of them. But the 2x6, this is what I use to level up. I drive the tire up on here. And this is wide enough with the tread. It'll just hang off a little bit. So I don't need so many. I'll give Amanda this stack and I'll keep this stack, just for leveling the vans up. That'll work better. I cut them a little longer so you don't have to stop so quickly when you run up on them. Give you a little more room so you don't have to be exact, you know. And more about this campsite. 6,900 feet elevation. Cell signal is good. That's important for getting videos uploaded. I'm just now getting unpacked. I said I was going to eat, but I didn't. I decided to saw those boards up first. Yeah, the other 2x4s, they were just too much of a hassle to deal with. But with these, you can just grab them. You can stagger them much easier. Put the first one down. And then this one up, staggered, and then you just drive up on them. And stop on the top. That'll be much better. It's almost as wide as the tread of the tire. That's good enough. I would rather have had 2x8s, but they only had those in 12 feet long sections. And I could have got somebody to cut one, but it looks like they were short-handed. So I just got this one, threw it in the van, took off up here, and just cut it up. So the highway is in this direction, but this looks like a good place to ride an e-bike. We're going to cut this short here in just a minute. But tomorrow, I'll ride down through there on the e-bike. There are some really big ruts in the road down there. So I'm glad I stopped where I did. All right, I said I was gonna eat. I'm gonna go do that. Until next time, take care, be well, and smash the bell.